Your Headmaster here, and today I'm doing a tutorial on how to edit and upload videos to YouTube. Well, my method at least. So, first of all, I use the OBS recorder. It's pretty reliable, and I'll leave a link in the description below of the download page. So as you can see, there's Windows, OS X, and Linux. And then there's the original version or the multi-platform version, which is more reliable. And yeah, so pretty straightforward there. So, as you can see, this is what comes up when you open the OBS recorder. You can start it, stop it. So this is the desktop audio, this is the mic/aux audio, which is more of the whole together. And settings. Language, theme, and theme doesn't really matter. So yeah, see, just change the texture a little bit. And then, I don't stream, but if you want to, then here are the settings for those. Stream type, there's the custom and the services. There's the service that you want. And then this is more just like an option to show all the services. And then this is the server, and then stream key, which kind of gets into the hotkeys a little bit. So the output. The output's like pretty much how it turns out on YouTube. So, output mode, simple or advanced. Like to keep things simple. Video bitrate is where you enter how good quality the video is. And 9,000 is pretty good. But it's just how much you really want to dedicate to your videos. And then the audio is, just the audio output that you put on YouTube. And then the enable advanced encoder settings. Recording path. It's basically where you choose where you put it in your Finder. And then the recording quality is it's a mode, which mode that you want. In the recording format, FLVs and MP4 are probably the most used, and I just use the FLV. It's just what type of file you want it to be. Then the audio, most of these don't matter because usually you have a mic hooked into your computer, but you can hook it up to like headphones if you want. And then there's these enable like push to mute. And I personally don't use this. You can if you want to though. The video resolution and the resolution for the output. And then filter, common FPS values, the render, and pretty much you use the default for all these. Well, for the base resolution, I would recommend the 1920 times 1080, and then for the output resolution I would recommend the 1280 times the 720. And then you can do my downscale filter if you would like. Hotkeys, basically it makes it so that a certain pattern of keys can affect what the OBS recording does. So there's the mute, which I explained earlier, the streaming, and you can even start recording by pressing the colon button if you don't use it, and then the advanced. Audio buffering time, 1000's pretty good. The video could stay the same unless you want it to, unless yours is different off the bat. You could change it to these settings, they're really good. And then the retry, usually it doesn't, you don't have to retry. That's never happened to me. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the OBS recorder. For Mac users, this is very recommended. It's called Handbrake, and I'll leave this in the description below too. And it's free, as it says right here. And to download it, not that much storage, and it's mainly just for Macs because the videos need to be decoded sometimes. It'll say it can't open. That's what this is for. As you can see, there are many settings, and then you go to the source to choose which file you'd like to decode so that you can, watch your video. There's just pick a random one. Shouldn't take too long, depending on how long the video is. So MP4 file is the best format in my opinion. And then you can choose which destination. There's the title, the angle, chapters, and these ones over here don't really matter as much. The video codec, I think this is the best setting. Doesn't take up very much gigabytes or anything below that. The frame rate is good, as same as source, and then variable is fine. Present, very fast. If you do it too much, it may glitch out a little bit. Says the tune is none. So yeah, these ones you could pretty much keep at default, or you can choose the ones I have if your default isn't the same as mine. And then web optimized, there's the definition. Just it rearranges the header of the MP4 file to optimize the streaming across the web. So it's mainly for streaming, so I wouldn't do that. You guys can though. And then iPod 5G support is pretty much what it says. I like to have my videos higher quality, so again, 9000, pretty good. And then the 2-pass encoding is probably best. Then you press start. Only takes a minute. I'll skip past most of it. Alright, it says, put down that cocktail, your handbrake cue is done. And then you press OK, and then it should show up on your homepage. Also, another thing with Handbrake is that it sometimes doesn't show the file that you had just recorded. But this can be fixed by quitting, reopening, and then it should be there. Anyways, so I'll leave this in the description as well as the other ones, and this is called Audacity, and it's a sound editor, which I talked about a few minutes ago. You didn't need to do it in the Handbrake one. So, yeah, choose your engine. So this is Audacity, and it's kind of like editing from the Handbrake application. So basically, you can slow sound down, you can speed it up, make it higher quality, pretty much that sort of thing. And then it's monitoring the sound. So, to make your YouTube intro and outro, I would recommend FlixPress. And as all the other ones, I'll leave this in the description. So it's easy, fast, flexible, and then it's easy to use. And there's different versions you can use. You can use the free one, which probably the easiest, and then there's the $1 a month one, and then there's like some other ones. You can check those out though. And then so register, and then you can put in your information, and then I'll meet you there. In the description below the FlixPress address too. But anyways, so it's super easy. All you have to do is hide non-planned templates. So you click on the one that you want, and then you type in the text, and then it'll then you'll say that you're done. Then they'll send you a confirmation email in like 5 minutes or less, and then you put it into your YouTube video, which I'm going to explain now. I'll leave this in the description below too. And so basically you just put your intro right here and your selected music, and then once that's over, you basically put your video in and around it. I'm not going to do it here because I use iMovie, which I'll get to in a sec. Okay, so basically all you have to do is press the plus button up here, and then create new movie for the YouTube video if you're using this. And then once that's taken care of, all you have to do is choose the style. I typically choose no style because, I mean, that's kind of what the video's for. And so then basically you just drag and drop the intro right here, and then the rest of the content up here, edit it, take some stuff out. So just drag and drop. Here's one of my past videos, and I gotta delete some of the, stuff in there, or maybe what if I died too many times. Take it out, right click on this, and then reject. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, it'll take a while, but so you get the general idea. And then for an intro, I just do that, bring that in there. The outro is simple too, and then press this, upload to YouTube. It'll ask you the title and a few other questions. Answer them, then press publish. It should only take like half an hour, depending on like how long your video is. So that's all. It's pretty straightforward, and once you create the intro, you can just don't have to like remake it every time unless you want to. So that's it. I'll try to make this video as short as possible, and I'll see you guys next time.